Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alice and I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to show you a quick and simple DIY on how you can hide any ugly looking thing in your house. I've got this thermostat that is so old and it sticks out like a sore thumb and I really hated it. So I came up with a way on how to hide it and make it look neat. Stay tuned. So this is the box that I use to cover the thermostat, but depending on the kind of thing you want to cover up, I'll suggest you use a bigger box or something like that. And this is the thermostat that I'm planning to cover up, and the box will slot in just like this. I used a pair of scissors to get rid of the box flap that I wasn't going to use. You can use anything sharp, such as crafty knife or something similar, to get rid of it, and this is what you're going to end up with. So I went ahead and used hot glue to glue the side flaps of the box, just to give it a good finish and make sure that the box doesn't fall apart. Do the same to the opposite side. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. I normally upload lifestyle, fashion and DIY and interior videos, so don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. After the gluing, this is how your box should look like. I went ahead and measured the middle point of the box and put a mark on it, because this is where your first straw is going to go on. So in order to create the kind of step effect that I wanted, I had to have different length of the straws. So my straws were 210 centimeters, so I used 3 of this, and then the next length is going to be 200 centimeters. And I needed 2 for this. I kept on cutting the straws until I got to 100 centimeters. So make sure you have 2 straws so they can cover both sides of the box. So once you've cut out all the straws that you need for this DIY, you should have 3 210 centimeters, and I labeled them 1. So I know it's for the midpoint, and the next length is 200 and I labeled it number 2, and the next one is 190 centimeters and I labeled it number 3. The next one is 180, number 4. So I kept on doing this until I got to number 10, which was 110 centimeters. So once all your straws are done, now it's time to lay out a template on how you want to glue them onto the box. So I put 3 210 centimeters straws in the middle. This should be followed by the 2 200 centimeters on the right and left hand side, but this should be positioned a little bit lower than where the 3 midpoint straws are. And then the next straws, which were number 3, which were 190 centimeters, should be a little bit lower than where 200 centimeter straw is. So you keep on doing that so you can create that kind of ladder effect, as you can see here. So once you're happy with the template, go ahead and start gluing all your straws onto the box. Make sure the 3 mid straws are all on the same level, and then followed by the 200 centimeters, which should be a little bit lower than the 210. I found it was a bit easier to glue the set at the same time, and just make sure all your sets are on the same level too, so you can have a little bit of a uniformity and a neat finish. Keep on doing this until you get to the 110 centimeter straw. Make sure you glue the straws close together to avoid any gaps. As you can see, I did not remove the straws when I did the template. I found out this to be the easy way for me to glue the straws without getting mixed up, but whichever way that works for you, just go for it. Once you've finished gluing all your straws in front, now it's time to glue the side. For the side, I used 100 centimeter straws, and I think I used 9 of them on each side. So just go ahead and cut out your straws to 100 centimeters and you're ready to glue them into your box. So on both sides, I decided to glue all the straws and put them on the same level. I didn't have to have the ladder effect on the sides, but whichever works for you, you can just do that. And make sure you glue the straws close together so as to avoid any gaps. And this is how the box looks like. Then go ahead and do the same to the other side. So this is how your box should look like with all the straws in, and the next stage is to go ahead and spray paint it. I use this matte black spray paint to do it, and then halfway I ran out of the paint, so I had to use normal matte black paint with a brush, and it worked as long as you get into those little straw holes and paint them. So here's the finished product of the painted box, and I'm really impressed on how it turned out. So this is how the thermostat looked like without the box, and just slot the box in and it becomes a statement piece on the wall, which is amazing. I'm totally impressed with this DIY. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below if you're going to try this DIY, and also you can tag me on Instagram at Fashion Cadet Official so I can be able to see your beautiful pieces. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've not subscribed, please do so, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.